Eat these nuts for rock-hard erections if you are over 60, Shi Heng Yi, urologist. Eat these nuts for rock-hard erections. If you are over 60, these nuts aren't just snacks. They're fuel for blood flow, hormones, and long-lasting vitality. Eat them the right way, at the right time, and feel the difference. One of them, almost no one knows its power. Stay to the end. This could change everything tonight. River sustains vigor. The magnificent, inherently life-affirming, and divinely bestowed human capacity for robust, healthy, and joyful masculine expression. A capacity which most certainly centrally includes the often highly valued physiological manifestation of a firm, responsive, and reliably sustained erection suitable for satisfying intimate connection, is, from a holistic energetic perspective, deeply, inextricably analogous to a mighty, vibrant, life-giving river. This river, in its ideal state, ceaselessly, powerfully draws its enduring strength, its unwavering sustenance, and its overall dynamic vitality from two primary sources. Firstly, a profoundly deep, exceptionally well-nourished, and entirely healthy root system. And secondly, a consistently unimpeded, completely clear, and joyfully freely flowing downstream course. In the comprehensive, interconnected, and profoundly insightful understanding of our complex human being offered by ancient wisdom traditions, this metaphorical river represents the harmonious, synergistic, and entirely unimpeded interplay of both abundant, vibrant qi, our vital, animating life force energy, and richly nourishing high-quality blood, coursing generously, purposefully, and without any obstruction through the intricate, subtle network of energetic meridians, the body's invisible pathways of qi flow, and through the more tangible physical network of blood vessels, arteries, veins, and capillaries that so diligently, faithfully govern and nourish the crucial energetic and physiological functions of the lower jiao. The lower jiao in traditional Chinese medicine is understood as that foundational, critically important energetic center which encompasses our vital kidneys, our essential bladder, our sensitive prostate gland, and all our sacred generative organs, the very seat of our procreative potential and a key reservoir of our deepest constitutional strength. The roots of this magnificent, life-sustaining river, from this traditional holistic perspective, are primarily, fundamentally, and inextricably identified with our profound kidney energetic system. The kidneys in TCM are revered with utmost awe and profound respect as the sacred deep storehouse of our congenital, inherited Jing, our precious, irreplaceable ancestral essence, the very bedrock of our innate constitutional strength, the ultimate determinant of our potential for longevity, and the primary foundational source of our inherent sexual vitality and reproductive capacity. It is also within the kidney system, specifically between the two physical kidneys, that the energetic nexus known as the Ming Men, often translated as the gate of life or the gate of destiny, is understood to reside. The Ming Men is considered to be the very spark of our primordial constitutional yang fire, that essential, warming, activating, and profoundly invigorating internal sun, which is absolutely necessary for effectively warming our entire being, for powerfully activating all our diverse physiological processes, for fueling our metabolism, and for providing the dynamic, propulsive force required for healthy, vibrant sexual function. As we consciously, mindfully, and gracefully journey through the ever-enriching, often deeply contemplative, and uniquely unfolding seasons of our precious human life, particularly as we cross the significant, often reflective threshold of our 6th decade and venture into the wisdom-filled landscape beyond, it is an entirely natural, wholly expected, and perfectly normal intrinsic part of life's grand, immutable, cyclical wisdom that the inherent foundational energy of these vital kidney roots may gradually, subtly, yet often perceptibly begin to naturally, gracefully mellow somewhat. Their once perhaps more fiercely burning yang fire may now burn with a gentler, more contained, more inwardly focused, yet still powerfully life-sustaining flame. Concurrently, the overall deep reserves of our precious, finite Jing essence may also naturally, though not necessarily inevitably or drastically, begin to diminish somewhat with the passage of time, especially if these reserves have not been consciously, diligently conserved, protected, and actively mindfully replenished throughout our earlier years through wise lifestyle choices and appropriate nourishment. This subtle, natural, age-associated modulation, this gentle shift in the foundational energetic landscape of our being can, for some cherished individuals, quite understandably manifest as a corresponding, discernible moderation in the once perhaps more consistently forceful, more spontaneously robust, or more predictably sustained surge of the metaphorical river of their masculine vitality. This may be observably experienced, for instance, as a somewhat less immediate, perhaps less consistently firm, or possibly less enduring and reliably sustained erectile response during intimate encounters. However, it is absolutely crucial to understand and deeply internalize that, just as a wise, experienced, and deeply caring gardener profoundly understands that even a well-established, magnificent, mature tree continues to require consistent, appropriate, high-quality nourishment throughout all its seasons to successfully keep its extensive root system strong, vibrant, and deeply anchored, and thereby ensure that its myriad branches remain lush, fruitful, and resilient against the challenges of wind and weather, so too does the truly wise, consciously aging elder deeply understand, with clarity and self-compassion, that his own precious foundational kidney energy requires ongoing, dedicated, conscious, and loving support to consistently maintain its innate vibrancy, its essential warmth, and its remarkable lifelong capacity to effectively, generously nourish and sustain the entire complex being, including, most definitely, all the intricate, vital pathways of healthy, joyful, and fulfilling intimate expression. This essential life-affirming nourishment, it must be emphasized, comes not primarily from resorting to aggressive, potentially depleting, artificial forms of external stimulation, which can, unfortunately and paradoxically, sometimes further significantly deplete already precious, finite energetic reserves if used unwisely or excessively. Instead, true, deep, sustainable nourishment arises organically, powerfully, and harmoniously from consistently partaking of wholesome, natural, Jing essence-building whole foods, from diligently, mindfully engaging in health-affirming, life-balancing lifestyle practices such as adequate restorative sleep, gentle qi-circulating exercise, and effective stress management, and from cultivating a profound, unwavering respect for the body's own natural, inherent rhythms and its often subtle yet always wise internal signals. The most profound, liberating secret in this sacred context lies in clearly, deeply understanding that by consistently, lovingly, and intelligently providing deep, grounding, specific sustenance to these vital, foundational, energetic roots, our precious kidney system, we thereby simultaneously, effectively, and sustainably sustain the abundant, healthy, vibrant, and joyful flow of the entire river of our being. This conscious, holistic approach graciously, powerfully allows our innate, mature masculine vitality to continue to gracefully, confidently, and harmoniously express itself throughout all our seasoned years, not perhaps as a forced, unsustainable, or ultimately depleting imitation of bygone youthful excess or purely hormonal drive, but rather far more beautifully and sustainably as a truly mature, wonderfully confident, deeply grounded, and genuinely harmonious manifestation of meticulously, lovingly, and wisely well-tended, well-preserved, and joyfully celebrated life force. The remarkable, potent, and wonderfully diverse selection of nutrient-dense nuts that we shall now proceed to explore in greater detail are, in fact, among Mother Nature's most powerfully concentrated, readily accessible, and remarkably effective natural offerings for precisely this sacred life-enhancing purpose: to consistently, effectively provide profound, deep, grounding, and specific energetic and material sustenance to these absolutely vital, foundational energetic roots of our being, so that the magnificent, life-giving river of your entire sacred human existence may continue for many, many years to come, to gracefully, powerfully, joyfully, and serenely flow, unimpeded and full of vibrant life. Walnuts Ignite Foundation. Among the Earth's truly magnificent, wonderfully diverse, and exceptionally bounteous array of naturally occurring, highly concentrated sources of profound, life-sustaining nourishment, the humble yet extraordinarily potent walnut, with its characteristically robust, distinctively brain-shaped kernel, its rich, earthy flavor, and its remarkable density of vital nutrients, stands forth with unambiguous distinction, widely revered and deeply respected across many cultures and throughout countless generations as a particularly powerful, exceptionally effective, and uniquely targeted natural ally for specifically, deeply nurturing, and significantly, reliably strengthening the foundational generative energies that reside within the very core of our masculine being. This reverence is primarily due to the walnut's well-recognized, remarkable, almost unparalleled energetic affinity with, and its profound, direct beneficial influence upon our vital kidney energetic system, that sacred foundational system which, as we have repeatedly emphasized for its paramount importance, serves as the ultimate, deep seat of our precious constitutional Jing essence, and as the primary divine governor of our innate, lifelong sexual vitality, our reproductive capacity, and our overall potential for enduring strength and vibrant longevity. This profound understanding of the walnut's unique healing properties is not, it should be noted, merely a recent fortuitous discovery of modern nutritional science, though science is indeed now impressively confirming many of these ancient insights. Rather, the wise, ancient sages and intuitive healers of bygone eras, with their profound, direct, and often remarkably accurate, intuitive understanding of the subtle yet powerful correspondences that exist between the natural world and the intricate workings of the human body, clearly, consistently recognize the walnut's unique, almost singular capacity to effectively, deeply support, reliably replenish, and powerfully invigorate these absolutely vital, foundational energetic reserves. The very distinct, intriguing physical appearance of the shelled walnut kernel itself, with its uncanny, often commented upon resemblance to the two intricate folded hemispheres of the human brain, has long been associated within the ancient holistic wisdom tradition known as the doctrine of signatures, which posits that the outward form or appearance of a plant or food often indicates its therapeutic use or affinity for a specific organ or bodily function, with its profound ability to effectively nourish and strengthen the brain, which in traditional Chinese medicine is interestingly conceptualized as the sea of marrow and is considered to be directly, powerfully governed and nourished by the kidney energetic system. However, the remarkable, multifaceted health benefits so generously offered by the humble walnut extend far, far beyond just cognitive enhancement, reaching deeply, powerfully, and beneficially into the sacred, often sensitive realm of urogenital health, fundamental constitutional strength, and enduring, vibrant masculine vigor. From a traditional, holistic, energetic perspective, as meticulously catalogued and understood within the comprehensive framework of traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, walnuts are characteristically, consistently considered to be distinctly, beneficially warm in their intrinsic thermal nature and pleasantly, satisfyingly sweet in their primary taste profile. This inherent gentle warming quality is particularly exceptionally beneficial for effectively, reliably tonifying and invigorating kidney yang, that vital, warming, activating, fire aspect of our kidney energy, which, as we have previously carefully discussed, can often naturally, gracefully, and expectedly mellow somewhat with the normal, healthy progression of age. This kidney yang is absolutely essential for maintaining robust, healthy sexual function, for supporting a healthy, balanced libido or sexual desire, for providing the necessary energetic impetus for achieving orgasm, and, most pertinently for our current discussion, for ensuring the physiological capacity to successfully initiate, reliably achieve, and comfortably, confidently sustain a firm, healthy, functional erection. The inherently sweet taste characteristic of walnuts, in the diagnostic language of TCM, consistently indicates their profoundly nourishing, deeply strengthening, and broadly harmonizing qualities, powerfully helping to effectively build both vital qi, our active life force energy, and precious, nourishing blood throughout the entire system. Walnuts are, in fact, specifically, famously, and uniquely well known in traditional herbal and food therapy for their remarkable, almost unparalleled, targeted ability to powerfully tonify the kidneys, significantly strengthen the yang aspect of kidney energy, and effectively, reliably consolidate and preserve precious Jing essence. This latter, highly valued action of consolidating Jing is absolutely crucial, as it directly implies an inherent, profound ability to actively help prevent the undesirable, premature leakage or the unfortunate, undue, and often depleting expenditure of our most precious, finite, foundational vitality. When our kidney Jing is consistently, diligently, well preserved and effectively consolidated, and when our kidney Yang is simultaneously robust, vibrant, and appropriately active, our entire urogenital system, including the prostate gland and the intricate mechanisms of erectile function, invariably functions with significantly greater inherent strength, remarkable resilience against stressors, and overall harmonious efficiency. The innate, God-given physiological capacity for achieving and maintaining strong, healthy, reliable erections is thus directly, powerfully, and consistently supported by this deeply fortified, well-balanced kidney energy, as this foundational system effectively, generously provides both the essential, underlying fire, yang qi, and the vital, necessary substance, Jing and blood, that are absolutely, unequivocally required for optimal sexual health and function. Modern, rigorous nutritional science, with its sophisticated analytical tools and research methodologies, has now begun to impressively, extensively illuminate the specific biochemical basis and physiological mechanisms that likely underlie these profound, time-honored traditional insights regarding the remarkable health benefits of walnuts. Walnuts are now scientifically confirmed to be an exceptionally rich, highly valuable dietary source of beneficial alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. ALA is a crucial, plant-based omega-3 essential fatty acid, which is widely, scientifically recognized and highly acclaimed for its potent, multifaceted, and systemic anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic, low-grade systemic inflammation, as we are increasingly coming to understand, can significantly, detrimentally impair healthy vascular function throughout the entire body, including the delicate blood vessels supplying the penis. This impaired vascular function is a major common contributor to erectile difficulties. By effectively, significantly reducing pervasive underlying inflammation, the omega-3 fatty acids in walnuts can powerfully, beneficially support healthier, more responsive blood flow to all our erectile tissues, thereby enhancing function. Walnuts are also notably impressively rich in a diverse array of powerful protective antioxidants, including various forms of vitamin E, such as gamma-tocopherol, beneficial ellagic acid, and numerous other important polyphenolic compounds. These vital antioxidants diligently, effectively work to combat and neutralize damaging oxidative stress throughout the body, another significant insidious factor that can severely compromise healthy endothelial function, the crucial health of the delicate inner lining of all our blood vessels, and significantly impair natural nitric oxide no production. Nitric oxide, as we know, is an absolutely key, indispensable signaling molecule that is critically involved in facilitating the necessary vasodilation, widening of blood vessels required for achieving healthy, firm erections. Furthermore, walnuts generously provide a significant, useful dietary source of the important amino acid L-arginine. L-arginine, as previously discussed in other contexts, serves within our bodies as a direct, essential precursor that our physiology actively utilizes to endogenously, naturally produce vital nitric oxide, NO. a reliably increased, physiologically adequate level of nitric oxide effectively, beneficially helps to consistently relax and appropriately dilate the smooth muscle cells within our arterial walls, thereby allowing for a significantly increased, more robust, and more reliably sustained influx of vital, oxygenated blood into the sensitive, specialized erectile tissues of the penis, the very same fundamental physiological basis upon which all healthy, natural erections are built. The truly remarkable, powerfully synergistic, and wonderfully holistic combination of their profound traditional energetic warming and deeply kidney tonifying properties, their unique, highly valued ability to effectively consolidate and preserve precious Jing essence, and their scientifically validated, impressively rich biochemical profile, featuring beneficial omega-3 fatty acids, potent, diverse antioxidants, and crucial L-arginine, collectively undeniably makes wholesome walnuts a veritable, natural food-based powerhouse for effectively awakening, consistently supporting, and powerfully sustaining true, deep, enduring masculine essence and vitality. This is particularly poignantly true and deeply valuable for our cherished wise elder men who are consciously, proactively seeking to consistently maintain healthy, robust, natural erectile function well into their golden years, primarily through entirely natural, deeply nourishing, and sustainably health-promoting means. Mindfully, gratefully incorporating a modest yet consistent daily handful, perhaps about 1 ounce or a small cupped handful of these wonderfully brain-like, deeply nourishing, and powerfully energizing nuts into one's regular, balanced daily dietary rhythm is truly a remarkably simple, entirely delicious, profoundly empowering, and deeply effective natural way to consciously, lovingly honor, consistently support, and powerfully invigorate the deep, sacred, foundational wellspring of vibrant, enduring vitality that so patiently, so generously, and so magnificently resides within the very core of our precious, life-sustaining kidney energetic system. Almonds support suppleness, the wonderfully versatile, universally beloved, and delicately flavored almond. Another truly cherished, historically significant, and nutritionally exceptional jewel, meticulously crafted by nature's benevolent, ingenious hand. Hailing from the abundant, diverse treasury of potent, life-sustaining tree nuts, generously, consistently offers its own unique, valuable, and wonderfully complementary constellation of multifaceted health benefits. These benefits are particularly well suited for actively, effectively supporting enduring masculine vitality and, more specifically, for diligently, reliably fortifying and enhancing the essential healthy, vibrant, unimpeded flow of both subtle, vital qi, life force energy, and tangible nourishing blood throughout the entire cardiovascular system. This enhanced circulation is, as we know, absolutely necessary, indeed fundamental, for successfully achieving, comfortably maintaining, and joyfully experiencing strong, responsive, healthy, and reliable erections, especially for our discerning, health-conscious, and deeply respected elder community. While perhaps the magnificent walnut, as we have just explored, is more widely, directly, and specifically associated in many traditional healing systems with the profound actions of directly, powerfully tonifying essential kidney yang energy and deeply, effectively consolidating precious Jing essence, the equally valuable almond, with its subtly yet significantly different, nuanced energetic profile and its unique, diverse nutritional composition, plays an exceptionally vital, often beautifully complementary and highly supportive role. This role is particularly significant in consistently ensuring that all the crucial circulatory pathways throughout the body remain consistently clear, wonderfully supple, and entirely unobstructed, and also in reliably, generously providing many of the essential biochemical building blocks and vital cofactor nutrients that are absolutely necessary for maintaining optimal, healthy vascular integrity and promoting responsive, efficient nerve function, both of which are absolutely critical, indispensable components of a healthy, natural, and satisfying erectile response. Energetically, from the traditional holistic perspective that meticulously considers the subtle thermal and flavorful properties of foods, almonds are often, characteristically, considered to be remarkably neutral to perhaps just ever so slightly warming in their intrinsic thermal temperature once ingested and metabolized. They also typically possess a distinctly pleasantly sweet taste profile. This inherently balanced, generally neutral thermal nature makes almonds broadly, wonderfully suitable and harmoniously beneficial for a very wide range of diverse individual bodily constitutions, generally without the significant risk of them being overly stimulating, excessively heating, which could potentially aggravate underlying conditions of excess internal heat or inflammation in some individuals, or conversely, overly chilling or energetically contracting. The predominant natural sweet taste characteristic of almonds, as is consistently understood within the diagnostic framework of traditional dietary wisdom, such as TCM or Ayurveda, invariably, reliably points to their inherently nourishing, deeply strengthening, broadly harmonizing, and generally qi and blood-building capacities within the intricate, interconnected human energetic system. While almonds may not typically be as directly, powerfully, or specifically kidney yang tonifying as, for example, walnuts are often described in some of the more ancient, classical traditional classifications of medicinal foods, they are nonetheless very highly, consistently, and widely regarded in many holistic healing traditions for their remarkable, gentle yet effective ability to beneficially, healthfully moisten internal dryness throughout the body, an action particularly well known for its benefits to lung dryness, often manifesting as a dry cough. But this beneficial moistening effect can also have much broader, positive systemic implications for overall tissue health, hydration, and suppleness, including for the delicate mucous membranes of the urogenital tract. Almonds are also traditionally valued for their capacity to help stop coughing, often related to their lung moistening properties, and, very importantly and pertinently for our current specific consideration of pelvic health and circulatory function, for their well-recognized ability to gently yet effectively help move and resolve internal stagnation, particularly of qi and fluids in the intestines, and to effectively, comfortably lubricate the intestines, thereby promoting smooth, regular, and easy bowel function. This latter, often underestimated physiological action, that of consistently, reliably promoting clear, unobstructed pathways of healthy elimination, is in fact, subtly yet often, very significantly, intrinsically linked to overall pelvic health and optimal circulatory dynamics. Chronic unresolved constipation, as many unfortunately experience, can unfortunately insidiously create both uncomfortable physical pressure and detrimental energetic stagnation within the entire lower jiao, the lower abdominal and pelvic cavity, thereby potentially indirectly yet negatively impacting prostate comfort, overall pelvic circulation, both venous and lymphatic, and even erectile capacity. By diligently, effectively ensuring consistently clear, unobstructed pathways of healthy, regular elimination, wholesome almonds powerfully, beneficially help to significantly alleviate this potential, often overlooked source of internal impediment, congestion, and energetic disharmony. From a modern, rigorous nutritional science standpoint, almonds are now well recognized and widely celebrated as an exceptionally rich, highly valuable dietary source of heart-healthy, beneficial monounsaturated fats. These specific types of healthy fats are extensively, scientifically known and well documented to be profoundly supportive of good, long-term cardiovascular health and optimal, resilient circulatory function throughout the entire body. Consistently healthy, strong, firm, and reliable erections are, as we have repeatedly emphasized for its fundamental importance, absolutely unequivocally dependent upon consistently healthy, remarkably responsive, and entirely unobstructed blood vessels throughout the entire system, but particularly within the pelvic region and the penis itself. Strong, elastic, healthy arteries and veins effectively allow for the necessary, rapid, and often substantial influx and subsequent, temporary, yet crucial retention of vital, oxygenated blood within the specialized spongy erectile tissues of the penis during sexual arousal. The predominantly monounsaturated fats so generously found in abundance within wholesome almonds effectively, powerfully help to consistently maintain the essential elasticity, the crucial flexibility, and the overall functional health of the delicate endothelial linings of all our blood vessels. They also help to significantly reduce the unfortunate risk of developing atherosclerosis, the dangerous progressive hardening, narrowing, and loss of elasticity of the arteries due to the insidious buildup of fatty plaque deposits within their walls, a serious condition which can, unfortunately, severely detrimentally restrict healthy blood flow throughout the entire body, including, most critically for our current discussion, to the penis, thereby significantly impairing erectile function. Almonds are also widely recognized as an absolutely excellent, readily available dietary source of vital vitamin E. Vitamin E is an extremely powerful fat-soluble antioxidant nutrient that plays an absolutely crucial multifaceted role in diligently, effectively protecting all our delicate cell membranes, including those of our endothelial cells and red blood cells, from ongoing cumulative oxidative damage caused by unstable free radical molecules. Vitamin E also plays a vital, direct role in supporting healthy, optimal vascular function and in promoting natural endogenous nitric oxide, NO, production within the body. A consistently sufficient, adequate dietary intake of vitamin E reliably helps to effectively maintain essential endothelial integrity and actively beneficially supports the intricate, complex biochemical pathways that ultimately lead to healthy, responsive vasodilation, the necessary widening of blood vessels for increased blood flow. Furthermore, wholesome almonds generously, reliably provide significant, valuable dietary amounts of both magnesium and potassium. These two essential macrominerals are absolutely, fundamentally essential for maintaining healthy, responsive nerve function, crucial for transmitting arousal signals, for promoting appropriate, healthy muscle relaxation, including, importantly, the delicate smooth muscles located within the walls of our blood vessels, which must relax to allow for vasodilation, and for consistently, effectively maintaining healthy, stable blood pressure levels throughout the entire cardiovascular system, all of which are absolutely critical, indispensable physiological factors for achieving and maintaining optimal, healthy, natural erectile response and function. The truly remarkable, wonderfully holistic, powerfully synergistic, and uniquely beneficial combination of their traditionally recognized ability to effectively support clear, healthy pathways of elimination, their scientifically validated richness in profoundly heart-healthy, circulation-enhancing, monounsaturated fats and vital vitamin E, and their generous, valuable contribution of essential, health-promoting minerals like magnesium and potassium, collectively, undeniably makes wholesome almonds a truly superb, exceptionally effective, wonderfully delicious, and entirely natural whole food. They serve as a powerful ally for diligently, consistently fortifying the vital flow, effectively, reliably ensuring that all our crucial blood vessels remain consistently healthy, remarkably responsive, and entirely unobstructed, that our intricate network of nerves functions with optimal efficiency and precision, and that both our subtle vital chi and our tangible nourishing blood can consistently, freely, and joyfully circulate without any impediment whatsoever. This consistent, harmonious internal state directly, powerfully supports strong, natural, reliable, and deeply satisfying erections. Mindfully, gratefully incorporating wholesome almonds, whether enjoyed simply as a small, satisfying handful for a nutritious daily snack, creatively slivered or chopped and added to various savory dishes, salads, or breakfast cereals, or even consumed in the wonderfully versatile, delicious form of pure, unsweetened almond butter, spread on fruit or whole grain toast, for example, offers a truly delicious, remarkably versatile, profoundly empowering, and exceptionally effective natural way to consistently, lovingly support all the essential vascular, neurological, and energetic underpinnings of enduring, vibrant, and joyful masculine vigor well into the most cherished golden years of life. Pistachios clear obstructions. Pistachios, those wonderfully unique, often delightfully characterful nuts, with their distinctively rich, subtly sweet, and slightly earthy flavor profile. Their characteristic, invitingly, partially opened shells, which often seem to hint playfully at the precious, vibrant green treasure held so carefully within, and their satisfyingly crunchy texture generously, consistently offer yet another distinct, valuable, and wonderfully complementary set of specific health-promoting attributes. These attributes can be exceptionally, remarkably supportive and highly beneficial for our cherished elder men who are consciously, diligently, and proactively seeking to consistently maintain robust, healthy, natural erectile function and overall masculine vitality throughout their mature years. The particular, noteworthy therapeutic strength so generously offered by these delightful green kernels appears to lie significantly, though perhaps not exclusively, in their perceived, traditionally recognized, and increasingly scientifically validated ability to effectively, powerfully help clear obstructions and open pathways throughout the body. This beneficial action applies both in a more tangible, physical sense, particularly in terms of actively, demonstrably promoting significantly enhanced vascular health, endothelial function, and overall circulatory efficiency, and also, perhaps more subtly yet, no less importantly, in terms of energetically, dynamically invigorating and harmonizing the smooth, unimpeded circulation of vital chi, life force energy throughout all the body's intricate meridian pathways. These combined effects powerfully, synergistically enhance the body's innate, natural capacity for achieving healthy, responsive physiological engorgement and sustaining a robust, satisfying erectile response. Energetically, from the holistic, traditional healing perspective that meticulously considers the subtle yet significant thermal and flavorful properties of all foods, pistachios are often, characteristically, considered to be generally neutral to perhaps just ever so slightly warming in their intrinsic thermal nature once ingested and assimilated by the body. They also typically delightfully possess a discernibly pleasantly sweet taste profile, an attribute which, as we have consistently noted for its diagnostic significance, generally aligns them energetically with those beneficial foods that inherently nourish, gently yet effectively strengthen, and broadly, harmoniously tonify the body's vital substances like qi, blood, and yin, and essential energetic functions. While perhaps not always as specifically, directly, or prominently highlighted in some ancient texts for their capacity for direct, powerful kidney tonification in quite the same explicit way as, for instance, walnuts are often celebrated, the undeniable, significant benefits that pistachios so generously offer for markedly improving systemic circulation, for actively, effectively overcoming various forms of internal stagnation, both physical and energetic, and for generally promoting unimpeded flow throughout the entire organism, nonetheless make them profoundly, highly relevant, and exceptionally valuable allies in supporting overall masculine vitality and specific erectile health. Some ancient, nature-attuned wisdom traditions also intriguingly view those nuts or seeds that naturally present with slightly, characteristically open shells, like pistachios, as possessing an inherent, subtle, outward-moving, expansive, or opening energetic quality. An energy that is believed to subtly yet effectively encourage healthy physiological movement, the gentle yet firm opening of bodily orifices or constricted channels, and the smooth, harmonious flow of vital energies and fluids throughout the entire system. Nutritionally, from the clear analytical lens of modern, rigorous scientific investigation, pistachios have now been widely, deservedly recognized as veritable champions in several specific crucial nutrient areas that are highly, directly pertinent to maintaining and enhancing healthy, natural erectile function. They are, perhaps most notably and impressively, particularly distinguished for their remarkably high, concentrated and readily bioavailable content of the vital amino acid L-arginine. L-arginine, as we have previously carefully and repeatedly emphasized for its paramount, pivotal importance in this physiological context, serves within our magnificent human bodies as the direct, essential, and absolutely indispensable precursor, the primary raw material, from which our physiology actively, endogenously, and naturally synthesizes vital nitric oxide, NO. Nitric oxide, that crucial gaseous multifaceted signaling molecule, is the absolute, undisputed key biochemical vasodilator. It is the precise molecule that efficiently signals the delicate smooth muscle cells located within the intricate walls of all the arteries throughout our entire body, including, most critically for erectile function, those supplying the penis to gently, appropriately, and completely relax. This essential muscular relaxation, in turn, directly, physiologically allows for a significantly increased, more robust, more responsive, and more reliably sustained influx of vital oxygenated blood into the specialized, spongy erectile tissues of the penis, the very same fundamental, immutable physiological and biomechanical mechanism upon which all healthy, natural, firm erections are entirely, unequivocally built. It is therefore highly significant that several well-conducted, peer-reviewed scientific studies have, in recent years, specifically, directly investigated the potential impact of regular pistachio consumption on various parameters of erectile function in men, with some of these studies indeed showing quite promising, statistically significant, and clinically relevant positive improvements in erectile quality, duration, and overall sexual satisfaction. These observed benefits are widely, reasonably attributed, at least in large part, to this substantial beneficial L-arginine boost provided by pistachios, which consistently, effectively enhances the body's natural, endogenous production of crucial nitric oxide. Beyond their impressive circulation-enhancing L-arginine content, pistachios are also recognized as a very good, readily accessible dietary source of a diverse array of potent, protective antioxidant compounds. These include important carotenoids such as lutein and zeaxanthin, better known for their role in eye health but also possessing systemic antioxidant benefits, as well as beneficial gamma-tocopherol, a specific potent form of essential vitamin E. All of these vital antioxidants diligently, effectively work together to help protect our delicate, hard-working blood vessels from ongoing cumulative oxidative damage caused by unstable free radical molecules, thereby helping to consistently maintain their essential structural integrity, their crucial healthy responsiveness to physiological signals, and their overall optimal function. Pistachios also generously, reliably provide a significant beneficial supply of heart-healthy monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fats, which, as we have previously discussed, contribute substantially, broadly, and powerfully to maintaining overall long-term cardiovascular wellness, a state of health which, it cannot be overemphasized, is absolutely fundamentally foundational for achieving and sustaining good, reliable, natural erectile capacity throughout all stages of life. Furthermore, wholesome pistachios contain a very decent, useful amount of valuable dietary fiber. This fiber actively beneficially supports healthy, regular digestive function, aids in promoting feelings of satiety, which can help with weight management, and can also contribute positively to regulating healthy blood sugar levels. Consistently stable, well-regulated blood sugar is, in itself, very important for overall vascular health, because poorly controlled chronic hyperglycemia, as seen in unmanaged diabetes, is now well established as a major, significant independent risk factor for developing severe erectile dysfunction, primarily due to its progressive, detrimental, and often irreversible, damaging effects on both delicate peripheral nerves, neuropathy, and essential small blood vessels, microangiopathy, throughout the body. The truly unique, powerful, wonderfully synergistic, and holistically beneficial combination of their remarkably potent, circulation-enhancing L-arginine content, their diverse protective antioxidant profile, their generous endowment of heart-healthy beneficial fats, and their useful, health-promoting dietary fiber content collectively undeniably makes delicious, satisfying pistachios exceptionally, remarkably skilled and highly effective natural agents at dynamically, beneficially opening vital pathways and consistently effectively clearing problematic obstructions throughout our entire intricate system. They directly, powerfully and consistently support the crucial nitric oxide biochemical pathway that is so absolutely essential for achieving healthy, responsive vasodilation. They diligently, effectively protect the essential structural integrity and functional responsiveness of those vital vascular pathways from ongoing insidious oxidative damage. And they broadly, significantly contribute to creating and maintaining a more favorable, health-promoting overall metabolic environment within the body. An internal environment that is inherently, significantly more conducive to achieving and sustaining healthy, robust, and responsive circulatory function throughout our entire magnificent being. Mindfully, joyfully, and consistently enjoying a sensible, appropriate portion, perhaps a small handful, being mindful of their caloric density if weight is a concern, of these delightful, vibrant green pistachios on a regular basis can therefore be a wonderfully delicious, entirely enjoyable, and remarkably effective natural dietary strategy. It is a strategy for consistently, effectively ensuring that all the crucial, delicate channels for healthy, responsive blood flow throughout our entire system remain consistently open, wonderfully supple, remarkably responsive, and entirely unobstructed. This, in turn, graciously, powerfully allows the body's own magnificent, innate, natural physiological mechanisms for successfully achieving and comfortably, confidently maintaining firm, healthy, natural erections to consistently operate with significantly greater inherent ease, remarkable efficiency, profound reliability, and joyful spontaneity, particularly as the precious, wisdom-filled years gracefully advance, and the paramount importance of diligently, consistently maintaining optimal, resilient vascular health becomes ever more undeniably critically crucial for overall well-being and a vibrant, fulfilling quality of life. Seed diversity completes. While our primary detailed contemplative focus throughout this enlightening exploration has been specifically deservedly centered upon these three truly remarkable, individually potent and wonderfully synergistic tree nuts, namely the deeply essence-awakening, kidney-tonifying walnut, the profoundly flow-fortifying, circulation-enhancing almond, and the remarkably pathway-opening, obstruction-clearing pistachio. It is absolutely essential for achieving a truly holistic and comprehensively effective approach to nurturing robust, enduring masculine vitality and consistently supporting strong, reliable, natural erectile function throughout the seasoned, golden years of life, that we also consciously, wisely, and gratefully embrace the significant, often uniquely powerful and beautifully complementary healing potential so generously offered by certain specific, nutrient-dense, and energetically distinct varieties of seeds. These humble yet mighty seeds, in their diverse array, often bring their own entirely unique, highly valuable energetic signatures, their specific, targeted nutritional contributions, and their subtle, yet profound physiological influences to the table, thereby gracefully, powerfully, and often quite indispensably helping to truly complete and beautifully perfect this sacred natural circle of holistic, deep, and sustainable nourishment for masculine well-being. Seeds, in their very intrinsic divine essence, are understood in many ancient wisdom traditions and increasingly validated by modern science as being extraordinarily potent, highly concentrated, almost magical vessels of pure, unadulterated life force. The very germ, the sacred blueprint of all future growth, vibrant renewal, and the miraculous, cyclical continuation of life itself throughout the vast botanical kingdom. They often characteristically possess a remarkably deep, inherently grounding, profoundly nurturing energetic quality, and they typically contain an exceptional, often unparalleled wealth and diversity of specific vital micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, trace elements, essential fatty acids, complete proteins, and unique protective phytonutrients. These combined attributes can beautifully, powerfully, and synergistically augment, enhance, and broaden the already significant multifaceted benefits so generously derived from the regular mindful consumption of their larger, often more familiar, tree nut counterparts. Nutrient-rich pumpkin seeds, often referred to as pepitas when shelled, for example, are widely, deservedly celebrated for being exceptionally, extraordinarily rich in the vital mineral zinc. Zinc is an absolutely critical, indispensable trace element that plays a pivotal, multifaceted role in maintaining optimal prostate health, supporting healthy, balanced testosterone production and metabolism, and ensuring overall robust immune function, all of which are, in turn, intrinsically, inextricably linked to maintaining a healthy, balanced libido, ensuring optimal reproductive capacity, and supporting strong, reliable erectile function, particularly in aging men. Unfortunately, subclinical or even overt zinc deficiency is surprisingly, alarmingly common in many populations, especially among older adults, and such a deficiency can significantly negatively impact overall masculine vigor, sexual health, and vitality. Wholesome pumpkin seeds also generously beneficially contain a good supply of valuable phytosterols, natural plant compounds that can help support healthy cholesterol levels and may have beneficial effects on prostate health, and an array of healthy, beneficial fatty acids that further contribute to supporting optimal hormonal balance and effectively, systemically reducing problematic inflammation within the entire pelvic region and throughout the body. Wonderful tiny flax seeds and equally remarkable versatile chia seeds are both universally justly renowned for their truly extraordinary, almost unparalleled dietary content of beneficial alpha-linolenic acid, ALA. ALA, as we have previously discussed, is a crucial plant-based omega-3 essential fatty acid that possesses remarkably potent, well-documented, systemic anti-inflammatory effects throughout the entire human organism. Given that chronic, low-grade, often silent systemic inflammation can severely detrimentally impair healthy, responsive vascular function by damaging endothelial cells and significantly disrupt normal endogenous nitric oxide NO production, both of which are absolutely essential for healthy erections. The regular, consistent dietary inclusion of these omega-3 rich seeds can effectively, powerfully help to create and maintain a significantly less inflammatory, more harmonious internal biochemical environment. This, in turn, directly, beneficially supports healthier, more resilient, more responsive blood flow, the very physiological prerequisite for achieving and sustaining healthy, firm erections. The notably high beneficial soluble fiber content, so characteristic of both flax seeds and chia seeds, also significantly beneficially contributes to promoting overall cardiovascular health by effectively gently helping to regulate healthy blood cholesterol levels, often lowering LDL or bad cholesterol, and by promoting more stable, balanced blood sugar levels, which is crucial for preventing diabetes-related vascular damage. Furthermore, their unique, wonderfully mucilaginous nature, they form a gel when mixed with water, powerfully, effectively promotes healthy, regular, comfortable bowel function, thereby significantly helping to relieve any potential pelvic congestion, pressure, or energetic stagnation that might otherwise arise from problematic chronic constipation. Wholesome, nutrient-dense sesame seeds, particularly the striking, deeply colored black sesame seeds, are exceptionally, traditionally highly esteemed and deeply revered within the profound, ancient wisdom of traditional Chinese medicine, TCM, for their truly remarkable, specific, and powerful ability to deeply, fundamentally nourish and replenish essential kidney jing, our foundational constitutional essence, and to significantly, beneficially enrich vital liver blood, which in TCM nourishes the sinews, including those involved in penile erection, and ensures smooth qi flow. These combined actions thereby powerfully, directly strengthen the very energetic and material foundations of our innate sexual vitality, our overall constitutional resilience, and our potential for achieving vibrant, graceful longevity. Black sesame seeds are also, quite impressively, a very rich dietary source of essential minerals such as calcium, crucial for bone health and nerve function, iron, vital for oxygen transport and energy production, magnesium, essential for muscle relaxation and enzyme function, and a host of beneficial protective antioxidant compounds. Readily available, versatile sunflower seeds, often enjoyed as a simple snack, generously, reliably offer our bodies an abundant, excellent dietary supply of vital vitamin E. Vitamin E, as we know, is an exceptionally potent, fat-soluble antioxidant nutrient that plays an absolutely crucial, multifaceted role in diligently, effectively protecting all our delicate cell membranes, including, most importantly in this context, those of the vital endothelial cells that form the delicate inner lining of all our intricate blood vessels, from ongoing, cumulative, and potentially irreversible oxidative damage caused by unstable free radical molecules. By consistently providing this powerful antioxidant protection, sunflower seeds thereby significantly beneficially support optimal vascular responsiveness, endothelial health, and overall circulatory integrity. Each and every one of these wonderfully diverse, nutrient-packed seeds, and indeed many others not specifically detailed here, such as omega-rich hemp seeds, which are also a fantastic source of complete, easily digestible plant-based protein, or mineral-rich Brazil nuts, actually a seed, renowned for their exceptionally high selenium content, an important antioxidant mineral, generously, uniquely brings its own distinct, precious, and wonderfully complementary gift of nourishment, healing, and energetic support to the holistic table of masculine well-being. The most profound underlying secret to unlocking their full, synergistic power, therefore, invariably lies in embracing joyful dietary diversity and recognizing their beautiful, inherent, energetic synergy. By consciously, mindfully, and consistently incorporating a wide, colorful, and thoughtful variety of these remarkably potent, life-giving nuts and these equally vital, essence-rich seeds into one's regular, balanced, daily dietary intake, perhaps by enjoying a small, satisfying handful of thoughtfully mixed nuts and seeds as a nutritious, energizing daily snack, or by creatively, deliciously sprinkling various ground or whole seeds liberally onto morning oatmeal, breakfast cereals, salads, soups, or cooked vegetables, or even by blending them into nutrient-dense smoothies or homemade energy bars, we thereby consciously, intelligently, and lovingly create a significantly more complete, far more multifaceted, wonderfully resilient, and ultimately profoundly more powerfully nourishing nutritional and energetic circle for sustained masculine health. The remarkable, carefully selected nuts we have focused on provide exceptional, deep kidney nourishment, powerful, direct vascular support, and essential nitric oxide precursors, while these equally important, often underestimated seeds generously, reliably add to this foundation by contributing crucial, often hard-to-get trace minerals like zinc and selenium, exceptionally potent, inflammation-quelling plant-based omega-3 fatty acids, and a host of other unique, protective phytonutrients and beneficial fibers that further effectively, synergistically support optimal hormonal balance, robust tissue health, efficient detoxification, and overall systemic vitality. This truly holistic, deeply integrative, and wonderfully nature-aligned dietary approach effectively ensures that we are consistently, comprehensively, and lovingly nurturing our innate, precious masculine vitality from a multitude of diverse, complementary, and powerfully synergistic angles. This, in turn, generously, reliably provides our magnificent human bodies with an exceptionally wide, rich, and complete spectrum of all the essential biochemical building blocks, the vital energetic signatures, and the crucial unwavering physiological support that they so deeply intrinsically need to consistently, successfully maintain robust, responsive, natural erectile function, and profound, holistic, overall well-being. This sacred commitment to diverse whole food nourishment graciously, powerfully allows every seasoned, wise man to confidently, joyfully, and wholeheartedly embrace his precious, fulfilling intimate life with unwavering confidence, deep, authentic joy, profound, loving connection, and enduring, vibrant strength. A strength that is deeply, unshakably rooted in the timeless, benevolent, and infinitely generous wisdom of Mother Nature herself. The sacred, often deeply contemplative, and uniquely personal journey towards successfully, joyfully sustaining robust, natural masculine vitality, a journey which most certainly centrally includes the precious God-given capacity for deeply fulfilling, mutually respectful, and wonderfully life-affirming intimate connection well into our most cherished, respected, and celebrated elder years, is emphatically not about desperately, unrealistically seeking singular, isolated, magical, quick-fix solutions or relying on potentially harmful, artificial external interventions. Rather, it is, in its deepest, truest, and most sustainable essence, about consciously, patiently, and lovingly weaving a magnificent, resilient,